One thing I noticed, Alan, is that it seems that the purchase of Twitter by Elon Musk and even some of the actions of Spotify have kind of nudged some of these social companies to where I find that they're censoring less now. And I'm literally uploading videos that I had uploaded in 2020 that almost got me banned off the platforms, and they're allowing them to be up. And I believe some of these companies that are now reading the writing on the wall and thinking, we can't do what we used to do because either we're going to be found out or,
right.
or the tide is turning.
You're 100% right. There's no doubt that there is less of that, and partly as the result of people like you and me fighting it, and some government officials fighting it. You know, the law is much more important as it applies in practice than in theory. For example, there's been no change in the law regarding pornography in the United States, and I guess in England either. I don't know the situation as well in England. But today, adult pornography is pervasive on the internet. Anybody can get it at any point. The law hasn't changed, but 50 years ago, you couldn't see images like that. There was no internet, but you couldn't. People went to jail. I represented them. I represented Penthouse Magazine. I represented the film I Am Curious Yellow. I represented Harry Reams in other films. They were banned. People were sent to jail for that. Today, any kid, tragically, it's too bad, but almost anybody can just press a button and get adult pornography on the internet. So changes are brought about not only through the legal system, but through pressures and through practices. I went off YouTube for a while because of what they were doing to people like you and to people like Bobby Kennedy, and I went on Rumble, which does less censorship. Now I have a podcast called The Dersh Show, which anybody can get any part of the world. The Dersh Show, and it's both on Rumble and YouTube, and it regularly gets over 100,000 hits, and people want to see it. And I will not allow it to be censored. If it's censored, I'll move it to a different platform, but I will not submit to censorship.
While we're on the course of social media, you've called it out before when they go to fact check things and they go to not publish certain things. And I think you've noted that when they do that and then they allow other things, it kind of magnifies those things on the platform.
Oh, there's no question. And that has become a big issue involving anti-Semitism, where many of these platforms allow anti-Semitism at the same time that they won't allow other things, and that kind of legitimates anti-Semitism, which is why President Trump, to his credit, again, I didn't vote for him, but I helped him draft an executive agreement whereby universities that get federal money have to treat anti-Semitism exactly the same way they treat racism, sexism, homophobia, anti-Islam. You can't separate out one. And I think when the internet applies different standards, it creates an implication that it approves things that it doesn't take down. And that can send a dangerous message.
Yeah, on the internet now, you can not be racist against some groups, but you can be racist against other groups if they're considered privileged groups. And it becomes very messy right now.
Yeah, look, I love jokes. My family are joke-telling people. We love telling jokes. And there are certain groups you can tell jokes about. And there are other groups you can't tell jokes about. And of course, people can tell jokes about their own group. I mean, I love Jewish jokes, and half of the Jewish jokes you hear, are insulting. But we're telling them. And, the same thing is true with African Americans. They can use certain words that we can't use. But when it comes to the government, they can't have that double standard. The government has to have a single standard. And also, I think public, large internet companies have to have a single standard.
So Jim Rickards has just recorded a video that's not available to anyone in the public, and he's going to be talking about how this upcoming recession is going to be fast, it's going to be bloody, it's going to be nasty. But at the same time, he's going to show you how you can position yourself to profit from all of this chaos. Now, we've made this video only available to our viewers. Go to londonreal.tv/Jim. Watch that immediately. I can't say enough good things about Jim Rickards. He understands the global economic system better than any guest I've ever had on London Real. His predictions are almost uncannily true, and you can learn how to profit from his vision, from his expertise, and his understanding of economics. So go to londonreal.tv/Jim or click the link below. It's an excellent, excellent look on what's going to happen in the future and how you can position yourself to profit from that. Jim is one of the best in the business, one of my favorite guests on London Real, and he's very, very good at predicting the future and showing us all to profit from it. So click the link, and I hope you enjoy. I'm looking for partners, collaborators, colleagues who want to join forces with me around the globe and create real value, generational wealth, and financial freedom for everyone else around the world. Get involved in the cryptocurrency markets, get involved in the NFT markets. This is your moment. Life all comes down to a few moments. Don't let this pass. Now it's not too late. Next year's going to be too late. Ultimately, this is about freedom. That's the way I see it. This is about giving power back to the people and enabling billions of people worldwide to use the financial markets to improve their lives and those of their friends and their families and their communities. Honestly, I think it's a violation of human rights not to allow people basic access to financial services. Because right now people are being kept in the dark, they're being robbed of education, and it's a travesty. And so I'm looking for people that want to join me and be a part of this solution. And that all happens inside the DeFi Academy. The gains my students are making are absolutely amazing. Double, triple digit gains in the first month alone. That's amazing. This will change your life. Now is the time to get involved. I'm going to tell you exactly how my students in my academy made money in the last 30 days. I'm talking about real trading results. And let me just whet your appetite a little bit. Let me hit you with some numbers. I'm talking Brendan from New Zealand is up 68.77% on the month. Steve from Europe up 83%. Albert in Singapore up 169.9% on one single trade. I got Susan up 153% on her call options alone, also rocking 139% returns and 442% returns as well on individual trades. These are people that are changing their financial future in the last 30 days, but it's based on trading discipline. I've graduated over 500 students from inside my academy from over 54 countries around the world. It's amazing. When it comes to crypto, DeFi, and blockchain, we love this space. We truly believe it's the future. This is down to our core. It's authentic to what we're doing, and everybody can tell through the camera because you can't make this stuff up. If you're watching me now, wherever you are, I implore you, take 60 seconds right now and join my academy. Apply today. Now you've got a chance. Life all comes down to a few moments. What are you going to do? What's the choice that you're going to make?